everybody. In our previous session, we discussed what is compound proposition and then what is use of logical connectives. Okay. So if you have not yet seen our previous lecture, then I request you all to please do watch our previous lecture first and then proceed with this one. Okay. So let us revise the point that we have discussed in our previous session. So in previous session we discussed what is uh, compound proposition. Then we have discussed what is use of logical connectives. Okay, so compound proposition means it is a connection of collection of one or more propositions. And what is use of logical connectives? Logical connectives are used to connect two propositions together. So in previous example we discussed that if and only if is one example of logical connectives. Using this logical connective we connect y less than x less than y and y greater than x together. Okay, and in this example we discussed that today is January 27 is one proposition and 99 is less than 5 is another proposition, and they are connected together using AND. So we discuss example of and if and only if logical connective. So what is use of logical connectives? They are used to connect two propositions together. So what are the examples that we have discussed up to now of logical connectives? That is, first one is and second one is uh, if and only if. Okay, so along with that few more logical connectives are there. I strongly recommend you to please do watch our previous lecture first, okay, before proceeding with this one. So here on this slide different logical connectives are mentioned. Okay, like see in our previous lecture we discussed that is and or are logical connectives. Okay, and if and only if. So it's not the case like and only and if and only if are there. Okay, few more logical connectives are there. Okay, so those connectives we'll discuss in this session. Okay, so as I said earlier, logical connectives are used to connect two different uh, propositions together. Okay, so this is the first example of logical connective. Negation is logical connective, which is also called as not, and it is represented by using this symbol in discrete structure. Okay, what I said, negation is one example of logical connective, means using negation we can connect one or more proposition together. Okay, so negation is also called as not, and it is denoted by using this symbol. See, one point I just want to clear here is, see, in discrete structure symbols are very important. Okay, so negation is denoted by using this symbol. Then second logical connective mentioned, that is conjunction. So conjunction is also called as and it is denoted by using this symbol, this one. You have to remember these symbols because in our further concept we have to take reference of this one. Okay, also you have to remember these names as well. Okay, not also called as negation and denoted by using this one. Okay, and conjunction, just wait, and it is also called as conjunction and it is denoted by using this symbol. Okay, similarly one more logical connective is given, that is disjunction. It is also called as or and it is denoted by using this one. Okay, then one more logical connective is given, that is exclusive or, also called as XOR, and it is denoted by using this symbol. Okay, you have to remember this symbol. Then next one is implication. It is keyword used for implication is if and then, and it is denoted by using this symbol. And finally biconditional, keyword that we are using for biconditional is if and only if, and it is denoted by using this symbol. Okay, see, in our further lecture we have to discuss the truth table for every logical connectives. Okay, So before proceeding with this one, I just want to revise these logical connectives. See, these logical connectives, we have to take reference of these logical connectives while solving problems as well. In our first lecture, I have already told you that this is a logical paper, so you need to solve some problems as well, and while solving problem, to solve problem, we must have to take reference of these points. Okay, so once again we'll just repeat. First repeat this point: logical connectives, rather logical operators, they are used to connect one or more propositions together. Propositions means they are a declarative statement whose value will be true or false. So one or more propositions, if you want to connect together, then we have to take a reference of logical connectives. So how many logical connectives are there? 6 different logical connectives are there. First one is not, also called as negation, denoted by using this symbol. Second one is and, also called as conjunction, denoted by using this symbol. Then third one is or, also called as disjunction, denoted by using this symbol. Then exclusive or, XOR, and denoted by using this symbol. Okay, then next one is implication, keyword used for that as if then, and denoted by using this symbol. And finally biconditional, keyword we are using for biconditional is if and only if, and it is denoted by using this symbol. Okay, in our further concept we have to take reference. So before proceeding with problems, we will cover the truth table of all conjunctions as well. Okay, so that's all for this session. Remaining part we will discuss in our next session. Okay, thank you.